Hi everyone, it's Lorraine with Pigments for Hue 2. I'd like to show you this. I don't know if I showed it to you when I was just Pigments for Hue. I have to rearrange everything because it's not working the way that it's supposed to. I was doing things backwards. Anyway, I did try to take a video on how I spray finished this because when you put a decal on, it's very shiny, so you need a high gloss spray. And so what I do is I'll spray like around, well, I'll give it a light coat all over, and then spray around the edges and let it dry between each coat, and then put a final spray over the whole thing, and you can't even see where the decal lines are. So I just wanted to show that off to you. This is going to be a fun video. I've never done a Dutch pour, and so we're going to do a Dutch pour today. The colors I'm going to be using are all Liquitex. So I'm going to be using a turquoise blue, and I put, what did I do with it? Well, shoot. Let me pause you. Hold on. I put it away is why I couldn't find it. Okay, so we have the turquoise blue, and I put in some of this turquoise glitter in that, and I also put 1 drop of silicone. The copper, I don't remember if I put silicone in it or not. Deep violet, I put 1 drop of silicone, and I added some of this pink glitter. Then I'm using the gold and brilliant purple, and I didn't put anything in that. I think I might put some of this in. And then I used the brilliant yellow green, and I put the yellow glitter in it. So let me get these out of the way here. Oops. I have everything mixed up. Let me put, I'd like to try that with a little glitter in it. These have different size glitters, but I'm just using the fine glitters. Let me get this out of the way. So my cups fit in this cupcake tin real well. So this is a little bit darker than the color, but that's okay. It'll show off a little bit better. Oh, I'm going to like that, I think. It needs a little bit more. Okay, whoops. Looks like I got a little purple in here too. Oh well, won't hurt anything. It's gonna get mixed up anyway. Okay, so I have my canvas here, and I put it on a turntable. That way when I'm using the airbrush, I can blow it a little bit easier. So the first one I'm gonna do, I think I'm going to use the white since it's readily in front of me. I think I want to add, it's been sitting a little bit, so I'm going to add just a little bit of water there. For a Dutch pour, I know you need the base coats, and your color's pretty much the same texture, or yeah, I guess that's what you call it. The same viscosity. And so you can see this just goes right into, try to get it so you can see, maybe. So it just kind of sinks in there. It's not even leaving a mound, it's just going straight in. That's how liquid I have it. Okay, so I'm gonna flood my canvas. Well, while I'm doing this, I have to tell you all a funny story. We woke up to thunder this morning, and I mean, it was like right on top of us. Bang, crash. I was asleep. I had the 3 cats on the bed. They were asleep. The thunder went. The cats went flying all different directions across me. It was just quite the wake up, I have to say. And yesterday was in the upper 80s, and today it's like raining and cold. Well, not real cold. I'm 60 something, I'm sure. I'm sure we're in the 60s. I do have my door open, so it's not that bad. Then I like it on the cooler side, so. I'm just trying to smooth this out a little bit. And I think I'm going to pour just a little bit more on in the middle so that I have paint to help move the colors that I put on. As you can see, that went in pretty smooth right there. So like I said, I've never done this. I should have enough paint on here. I am going to torch it real quick to get the air bubbles out. And I have a cat hair. Never fails. Cat hair, cat hair, cat hair. Now where'd my little thingy go? Let's see. Oops. Yep, got that here. Let's see a few more bubbles here. Okay. So I am going to do the darker colors on this one. So I think I'm going to start out with the blue. And let me get a spoon here because I think that's how I want to do it. More cat hair. Okay, so this has glitter, and I believe this has silicone in it. And I'm just going to put a little line like that. And I think I want to put a little bit of copper. And we'll do a little bit of purple with this glitter in it to see what happens. And a little bit of green. What do you think? Okay, let me get all this stuff out of the way here. Thank God for kitchen counters. Get this out of the way, because I don't honestly know how much of a mess I'm going to make. I've got paint on it, but I've never used it. So we'll get ready for some noise, gang. Here we go. I think I got too much white on here. But like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I'm liking the colors, how they're coming out. I gotta get some of this white off of here though. See if I can pour some off. Well, I kind of like that, but I'm going to blow it out anyway. Now that I've got paint everywhere, let's see. I think I'm going to run some of this off the other direction because I've got stripes on the top end of the way that I'm holding it right now. I'll see if I can get some running down. This doesn't look like a typical Dutch pour. I've really got too much paint on here, but I like the colors. Let me rinse my hands off here. Still got kind of halfway warm water. I always keep, when I'm painting, I keep a bucket of hot water in the sink. That way I can wash my hands off and not have to change gloves. Okay, noise again. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit a while, and I'm going to come back and do balloon smash. I think I'll put some more colors and do balloon smash on it, and kind of go from there. I've got to oops, I'm just sliding right off of here. I've got to cover these edges real quick, and I have to torch the air bubbles out. Oops, there goes the airbrush. Okay, I'm going to go set this one aside for now. And then when we get done with the next painting, I will bring this one back and do some balloon smashes, although I don't know where. I know I have balloons. I don't know where I put them because I changed things around. But I know I have a little ball that I use that works real well. So hang on a second, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm going to change things up here a little bit, and I will be back in a minute. I'm just going to pause you and get this mess cleaned up and cover this back so that I can not get it so... Oh, that's nice. This was my ceramic wheel, my banding wheel. You center something on it and turn it with your paintbrush and it gives you a straight line. So it's pretty cool. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So we're going to do this one with black. And this does leave a little bit of a mound in there. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I don't want white showing through. You know, I don't want it so watered down that it takes the paint away. And now that I know what I did wrong on the last one, I can try it on this one. So it's all good. And I forgot to put gloves on. I tell you, this Floetrol and paint really just destroy my fingernails. I'm going to put some gloves on. My nails just they haven't been growing, and what they do grow, then they peel right off, and it's just been a mess. So I'm trying to keep with the gloves. And now that my hands are wet, they're not going to want to go on. Let me pause you for a second. My hands have to dry better. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Of course, it's just a second for you. It's forever for me. I want to get the sides done. Usually I'll take care of the sides off camera, or at least I try to, because it takes up so much time. But being that this is a Dutch pour, I don't know if I'm going to get the color over the edge or not. And if some does go over the edge, I don't want it to be like white. So oh, and this black is house paint, by the way, mixed with a little bit of uh, Liquitex Mars Black. Ooh. Okay, make sure I got everything. Oops. Alrighty, rinse my hands again. Okay, I'm going to torch these air bubbles out of here. Okay. I'm trying to think what color I want to start with. I think I'll start out with a gold. Get a spoon for it, I think. I'll use these little measuring spoons. I think I'll put a little bit more than that on there. I I hate to put more because I know it doesn't take much paint to do this, but at the same time, I want the colors to be there. just throwing them all on this one. It's going to be a lot of paint though, I think. So, well, this has got a lot of stuff on this side, so we'll just add a little bit more stuff on that side. I kind of like it the way it is, actually. Put a few little designs, you know, streaks or whatever. Okay, and I'll put a little bit of this. I'm just going to use the other purple spoon.